and the safety of the people up there.
Well, the road is, actually, it is all curved, and it is all based with item. In the past, we tried to work with the DPW in creating a turnaround down there so that their plows and their garbage trucks would have an easy way to get back around. And I'd be more than happy to meet with Mike and the DPW to try to come up with a solution that would be satisfactory.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just don't want to open it up to traffic since it isn't complete.
I'm not even looking for that.
Right,
You know that those trucks have to go on there, and for that reason I wanted to make sure I raised it now when you were listening.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other comments? Okay, Meg, you want to call the roll?
Charles?
Aye.
Matthews?
Aye.
Rodney?
Aye.
Stewart?
Aye.
Okay, that passes.
Oh, you don't know what we just did. You don't even know what we just did.
Too
I
bad.
should give them a copy, yes. Well, the meeting schedule, did everybody look at the meeting schedule for legal notice for the Village of Goshen for the meetings for next year?
Okay.
What we did was we changed, where was it, Meg, that we changed the meetings? October? So we don't want to wind up with the same thing as we did last year.
Yeah.
We're going to have 2 regular meetings in October and 1 business meeting, a work session. So rather than having just only one, when we lose one, we'll cut out the work session rather than cutting out the meeting. That way we can,
So the 4th and the 25th will both be regular meetings?
yes,
Okay.
on that, in the month of October. Everything else is pretty much the same. That's just because the holidays are coming in October. So this month we got stuck with a bunch of things, so we couldn't have a meeting for a number of weeks, so we want to avoid that this year. Okay, I need a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, call the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Wastewater operation courses. On the motion, Manuel Ortella is hereby authorized to attend grade 3 supervision and technical operation training class at Morrisville State College in Morrisville, New York, from January 29, 2009. Is understood that the total cost of this training is $550. Manuel is also authorized to attend activated sledge wastewater treatment process training at the same facility from February 1st to February 4th, 2010. Is understood that the total of this training will be $500. Okay, need a motion on this?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Just for purposes of clarity, this is a DEC mandated training that he has to go to.
Okay. Call the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. The Village of Goshen will allow free parking in the downtown area from November 30th, 2009 through January 4th, 2010. This is something that we do every year to assist our merchants with the holiday shopping. So we'll need a motion on this in a second.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Okay, no discussion. I'll call the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Buy locally, buy locally.
Yep. Okay. This is authorization. Authorization. We talked about this in a couple of meetings. Granted for the placement of advertising for the position of part-time assistant building code enforcement officer. We talked about that Ted being, can't be in all places at all times. In the past, there was a part-time one advertised to fill this position again. To assist Ted with the areas of inspection and code enforcement, which he's being overwhelmed with. Between the CVS mall and certain other things going on in the village, I feel that this is definitely needed. We need a motion, a second.
I'll make the motion.
Second?
I'll second it.
Okay, discussion.
Do we have any, there's no ramification listed here for number of hours that we're talking about?
Well, it's a part-time, so I think that's 20 hours a
It
week.
has to be 20 or under.
Yeah, 20 or under, yeah, so it's part-time, so that's the limit, 20 hours a week, or else it goes over part-time. And that's what we're looking for.
At what rate?
Pardon me? What was that, Nick?
So we're just advertising to see what,
She was asking for the rate.
Oh, yeah, what the pay is, yeah. I went to check that out, but being alive or whatever, we'll check on what it was in the past. And nobody knows apparently what that is.
I'm sure it's easily enough ascertainable.
Yeah, we can ascertain that pretty sure. We'll make it for the same as it was. And we'll advertise it, and we'll work with Ted on selection. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so you'll work with Ted on that? Okay. Now we'll have the trustee comments. Marcia?
oh my, okay. Zoom. We have been going through, the CPR well has been on, functioning, going through, as a matter of fact, the pump station at Harness Estate Hall has been working extremely well. We are in our third sequestering agent and trying to balance that and coming to the proper balance. First was relatively successful. The second we had great difficulties with. We got rid of it immediately. Right now in the third, which seems to be working even better than the first. So we have great hopes of this working out very successfully. We have to come to a conclusion as what sequestering agent to use to balance out the manganese so that it will be approvable by the Orange County Health Department, and we, at this rate, still have been using our Crystal Run wells to the degree that we've only had the main plant go on for at the most 12 hours a day. That's a tremendous savings, of time for that well. We also have had, O&R came in and did a couple of tree takedowns for some very dangerous trees that we had difficulties with in the storm, and we have a list compiled to give them to continue that. There are some trees that are dead that need to be pruned to take it out. We also have been, Michael and I have been talking about our plan and art for funding for next year and wanting to get ready for the major plan that we'll present to you with the continuation of the existing plan, but what we're going to be able to fund. We already took care of one flocculator system, and we want to be able to take care of the rest in the spring. The dam funding, we got communication from that regarding the Annie Rabbit grant that she got for us. So it appears that we look at it, it's not been lost, and we get the $5,476 for repair work on the earthen dam across the reservoir. We have been meeting on a semi-regular basis, Art, Michael, and I, in order to, and Biffin as well, in order to stay on top of what's happening with CRD and to come up with the most comprehensive plans we can for you for the determinations that have to be made in the future as to the upgrading of the major plant once we get approval of their own line. And that's basically it.
Thank you very much. Mel?
The following represents the major activities of the DPW from October 27th to November 9, as reported by Supervisor Nusby. All pump stations are in the process of being winterized. Various sign work has been done throughout the village. DPW vehicles are now being winterized, including snow removal preparation. The flower baskets have been removed from the period lighting posts. The public is reminded that the last yard waste pickup of the season will be on Friday, November 20th. Crews have been out picking up leaves. Again, as we reminded the public last meeting, they should be raked to the curb only, not in the street. Please remember there should be no rocks, limbs, or any other objects in the piles. That becomes a danger to our men and our equipment. And I would just add, I know there's several areas in the village. I know up where I live on Gregory Drive, the folks that are on the side of the street where the school property has had this enormous amount of leaves that come out of the woods back there. And there are areas there where they got practically half the street blocked, because they raked all the way down to the middle of the street. And when you go around the piles, you're going head on at the person coming at you. So I think people, if they could just keep them up on their property at the curb line and not dump them into the street, it would be a big help, and it would help with the safety.